So today I'm going to make some suya beef kebabs with aubergine, except I'm not using beef, I'm using lamb because that's what I had in my freezer. But this is a recipe that's going to be in my next book, and it is beef in that, but today it's going to be lamb. So we have to make a rub. It's a dry rub for them, slightly unusual, toasted peanuts, and that's very traditional. And they're toasted because they're hot, and then we're going to because they're hot, we're going to shove the spices on them, and that'll kind of warm the spices up, so you don't need to toast the spices. I haven't got a teaspoon. They couldn't provide me with a teaspoon, but ginger powder and chili powder. These are really spicy, so they come from Ghana originally. Oh, I need something to grate my nutmeg with. Hang on. Sorry. Smoked paprika. Yeah, so you can make them as spicy as you like. That's going to be pretty spicy because that's hot. And then garlic granules is the other thing. You could use sort of wet fresh garlic, but I think traditionally it's the sort of dried stuff because it's like a dry rub that you put on. And nutmeg, and that's it. And salt as well. Plenty of salt. So probably about half a nutmeg, I reckon. That's a super efficient little grater, that one. And then you just want to bash it together with the, I never know if that's the pestle or the mortar. Somebody will tell me. So just grinding those peanuts in. You could do it in a food processor to be kind of quick and easy, but right, so there's our rub all ground together, and then in this bowl here we've got lamb leg steaks and aubergine diced up, so I'm just going to chuck those together. And then I've got some really lovely local rapeseed oil here, nice and generous, and then we want to get that rub over the top of them. I think the finer you manage to grind the peanuts, the more chance they've got of sticking. So this is a little bit coarse, but we'll get enough on there. And actually, if you're doing this at home, I would just do this like even a day before and shove it in the fridge to kind of get all those flavours in. We're just going to cook it straight away today. That smells so good. So you just want to kind of skewer it all together. You could use different vegetables, like peppers would be good, or bits of onion, courgettes maybe. Right, so there's the suya kebabs. I'm expecting quite a lot of that peanut to fall off, but we'll see. Something will happen. They're going to taste amazing. So I'm going to start them directly over the fire to begin with, just to kind of give them a bit of sear, but I don't think there's much worse to eat than a raw aubergine, so I'm going to move them then right back off the heat and cook them in directly to finish softening that aubergine. I don't know how long they're going to take. They're done when they're done, that's what we all say in barbecue world. 10 minutes maybe? Yeah, because I can already see this flame is a bit hot, and the kind of oil from the peanuts is causing a little bit of a flare up. So the best thing to do at that stage is just to move them away from the heat, basically, because what I don't want is them catching too much. Just a little bit. There you go. Right, so those skewers are looking fantastic. I think they probably took about 20 minutes, nice and slowly, just to get that aubergine lovely and soft. And that's it, they're done. You could give them a squeeze of lemon. They're pretty spicy. James wants to eat them with some yogurt, but I'm not going to let him because that's not proper Ghanaian. Suya kebabs with lamb and aubergine.